Hello, and welcome to part one of this interesting review by Living Simply and Fun. I'm Aaron.
And I am Princess Nubs, or Queen Nubs. Hello,
you
everyone.
will get your part in part two. So, we are going to be doing this separately. I've run out of cigars down here, and this was the only one I brought that we could review together, and Rita wasn't up to reviewing one before surgery time. So, anyways, here we go. The Opulence 3 from Drew Estate. Now I'll be doing part one, then Rita will do part two when we get back, and I'll do part three, and Rita will do part 4 when she gets back, and I'll do part 5, and then Rita will do part 6. So eventually you will have a review from both of us stuck together, and yes, I'm sunburned.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Are you done yet?
So this is the Opulence 3. Rita was really looking forward to trying this.
As all you can know, I'm healing from surgery, so that's all you need to know, everyone out there.
Exterior smell is kind of reminds me of chocolate and some type of like Indian spice, like sandalwood somewhat. And there's something else here that's it's kind of a granola smell. You want to care to smell?
Is this going to be uploaded today?
No, because you won't be doing your part today. You'll do your part when we get back.
One of these soon.
Well, when you feel up to it, you could do parts 2, 4, or 2, 4, and 6. And
Gee, you're really tempting me to fire it up tonight.
So with that, I'm going to go ahead and give this a puff. What did you think of the smell? Now, even though it'll be in your video too, and you might change your mind by then.
The smell is so damn good, I'd be lighting up right now if I could. What does that tell you, Aaron? What, you guys, you're really trying to tempt me to go to Cigar tonight.
Nope. It's just it's the only one I have left. And I want a cigar bad. The tobacco itself, I can taste a cocoa from it. And kind of cocoa and grass notes. Some of that smell that you can smell off this comes through too. It's got a sweetened cap on it, and kind of has a sugary chocolate flavor, kind of like an artificial chocolate, but it's not too bad. Speaking of the cigar, it has a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with Nicaraguan binders and long fillers. Pretty overall standard cigar in its construction. And definitely one that I'm going to be looking forward to finishing up. So I will see you at the halfway point. But you'll have to watch Rita first because she will be doing the first third for her in just a second.
Welcome to another part. I am doing part 2, 4, and 6 of this Opulence. Now, as you know, Aaron did his in a hotel room when I was recovering from surgery, so now it's my turn. So, the Opulence 3 is by Drew Estate. As you know, he gave the intro, so I won't go into details, but I'm going to start with the sniff test. This smells just like a Cuba. Now, tasting is different. I'm going to do a dry puff. I don't know what Aaron rated it, but let's get this toasty, and I'll tell you what I think. It smells like a Cuba. Drew Estate made a good cigar. So far, the only thing I'm picking up is a cardboard flavor. Maybe some hints of smoked, hickory smoked flavoring off of it so far. Yeah, I want to thank Johnny Sticks personally for donating the cigar so I can review it. You know, I'm sorry I didn't review it with Aaron, but Aaron was doing stuff when I was recovering from surgery. So, lots of smoke. The finish is clean. It's got that smell of the Kuba or the Blondie or the Crush, but it doesn't taste like either of those. Like I said, this has got a woodsy, mesquite, hickory smoke type flavoring. Tastes like overdone, not burnt bacon as well. So, with that said, everyone, I'm going to ask you all to wait for me to do the halfway point, and I will see if this transitions into other tasty flavors. So stay tuned. For you, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. For me, it will be a while.
Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of my review of the Opulence 3. So, one thing I'm impressed about is the length of this cigar. I started this about 55 minutes ago. I'm only reaching a halfway point. The sweetness is just beginning to fade off the cap. The flavors that mingle in here, very nice the way that they combine. It's a bit of chocolate, maybe some raisin notes, a little bit of spice, and some coffee notes. But it doesn't taste like an infused cigar at this point. Most of the sweetness seems to have been on the cap. Very much, in my opinion, like the Kuba, also Drew Estate. Whereas the first half's very sweet because of the flavors off the cap, but you get a lot of the tobacco flavor in the second half. This has had a lot more tobacco flavor than I was expecting, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this cigar, especially seeing that it's taken some time, and it's my last one down here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So we leave here tomorrow, and Rita will end up doing the review for hers when she gets back to town sometime. So anyways, I will get to the final third of this and let you know how this continues.
Welcome back to the final third, or halfway, or no, the halfway point of the cigar. Sorry. So, anyways, I haven't burned down to the band yet, but I can tell you that the flavors is a light taste of the Kuba, nothing major. I'm picking up hints of cedar, earth, dry hints of oats, malt, and barleys. The wind's picked up, so it's trying to do buckets of smoke, but can't. So, in my opinion, the Opulence is, so far, it's a good cigar. in my opinion, no offense to anyone out there, including you Johnny Sticks, who donated this cigar to me, but I don't think I would buy an Opulence 3 myself. But I will explain why now, and it might change in the final third. That is because the flavors, in my opinion, aren't there. This isn't a complex bomb, basically. It's just a basic, mild cigar that has not enough flavor, in my opinion. I mean, it could change in the final third, but we'll see. Like I said, the flavors did change a bit, but not much. With that said, please look for the final third video. Thank you, and stay tuned.
Hello, welcome back to the final third of my part of this Acid Opulence 3. Wonderful cigar, in my opinion, so far. The flavors of this cigar, it's still got some sweetness to it, but the sweetness is not the important factor. It's actually some of the Ligero that's come out in the final third of this. It's the cedar notes that are in this, the nutty flavors that are in this, the tobacco flavors that just resonate throughout. This has been a marvelous cigar. Maybe one of the better infused I've had because it starts out more infused, moves to less infused, but still keeps the sweetness. It's a very interesting cigar. I definitely recommend it. I would buy these myself. I don't think they're too terribly costly. So, definitely something that's on my list of cigars to buy. So, with that said, I'll turn it over to Rita for the final section of this, but I'll say for my own self, enjoy every puff.
Welcome back to another edition of the final part of this Opulence 3 here at Living Simply and Fun. So, all I'm picking up right now is toasted nuts. Now, some would say this is a complex bomb. Me, I find this to be a very mild smoke. With draw issues on the final third, which means I'm going to have to find a poker to poke it. Would I recommend the cigar? If you're in the mood and you want to smell something that smells like a Cuba, but tastes completely different, then be my guest. I thank Johnny Stick for this cigar, and I thank Johnny Stick for the cigar for Aaron. In my opinion, and I should check and see if it's on my desk. Hold on 1 second. I apologize for any of you seeing me leave. I usually don't leave videos, but this is getting a horrible draw in the end. So, I don't like pushing through it. I just need to open up one little airway. The end is becoming totally soggy, so it might just slow up. So, it is getting nippy, so we've decided to have our dinner inside tonight.
I don't know, I thought these were dinner.
And just so you know, even though I'm trying to open this up, the draw has become unbearable in the final third for...
It's sealed itself up.
Feels like there's a rock or something in it.
It's twisted leaf.
So, would I recommend this cigar? Only if you want to try it, at least. There, I had to push it through, and it looked like it is tunneling.
Yep, that was part of your burn issue. It wasn't burning on the edges, so it makes more sense. You didn't have a clog, what you had was a tunnel.
So we'll fix this and continue chatting. So, like I said, this is not a complex flavor bomb in my opinion. I mean, yes, I do enjoy every puff of this, but still, I think... And yes, I did use my original orange lighter. I like this one better, stainless steel. It's just so much classier and sexier, in my opinion. Or as I've been told, for people who buy 1911 pistols who think chrome's better or stainless steel. So, it's opened up, it was tunneling, and now we know why.
And it could be the wind out here. It's gotten rather windy.
Yes, exactly. We're supposed to have 25 mile per hour winds, so it could be the wind, because we're getting 25 mile gusts, and it'll be all through the night. So, with that said, everyone, do I recommend this? No. In my personal opinion, I do not. In my opinion, this is a so-so cigar. I've had better.
And you'll have to do the ad subscribe thing.
So anyways, with that said, everyone, every cigar is hit and miss. This one is miss, on my opinion, just because it is mild-bodied and mild strength. So, and, you know, I like larger cigars, but I also won't pass up a cigar to review either. So, with
Well,
that
also,
said,
you had a lot of hype in the Opulence 3. You really wanted to try that.
Exactly. Turns out my hype was wrong. With that said, everyone, I will be doing other single reviews in the future, including pipe tobacco reviews. So stay tuned.
And this will be our only video that we do where I go, then Rita goes, then I go, then Rita goes, then I go, then Rita goes. It's just too complicated to do it this way. Anyways, with that said, please add and subscribe.
Post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Please leave all comments and
If
feedback
you smoke
and
this
suggestion.
and you agree with us or disagree, please let us know. Just try to keep it nice is all we ask. And enjoy every puff.